Here, back with another video. It's homecoming for Edge as Tony, and he'll be joined by WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. Join us now as we look at this week's edition of Raw, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Edge's retirement date. A superstar is still getting. Now, first we're looking at Edge's retirement date in sight. And in today's news, has Edge's retirement date been revealed? As noted in our previous news videos, Edge has made it clear he sees his career winding down and that retirement is in the near future. Edge also discussed the end of his career after Raw went off the air, leading to talk as to just when he'll walk away. Here's what Edge told the fans. I can't wait to hopefully come back one last time here in Toronto. Looking at the calendar, we usually come here in August. So next August I plan on seeing each and every one of you. We all say goodbye to each other that night. Dave Meltzer speculated about these comments on the Wrestling Observer Radio, saying he gave the impression that the show in August might be SummerSlam. He said that it could be the end of his run. He signed a 3-year deal when he came back, but of course, he can retire if he wants to. It's very hard to walk away from that. He may feel that way today, but a year from now, who knows how he'll feel. I think he'll probably want to retire in Toronto and choose his own way of retiring. Edge's plans could change, and he might have been caught up in the moment when he addressed his Toronto fans. Do you think he's retiring next year? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Austin Theory is still getting a huge push. The end of the Vince McMahon era and the rise of the Triple H era has shaken up the booking landscape, leading to questions about the future pushes of wrestlers who are Vince's favourites. One such wrestler is Austin Theory, who's enjoyed a huge push since debuting on the main roster. Now that Vince is gone, what's next for Mr. Money in the Bank? According to Dave Meltzer, Theory will continue getting pushed as he's seen as a wrestler with a lot of potential. While the original plan seemed to be Theory feuding with Dolph Ziggler, it looks like A-Town will be feuding with Johnny Gargano. Next up, Gigi Dolan injured. There's bad news for Toxic Attraction's Gigi Dolan as she's sidelined with what is believed to be a concussion. Injuries are always bad, but this one will keep her and her tag team partner JC Jane from continuing in the women's tag team tournament. Meltzer reported on the Wrestling Observer that concussion, she's out. As far as what's happened from there, if they're going to be brought up onto the main roster or not, we shall see. They were going to be on the show tonight. GT and JC were going to be on the show tonight doing something to promote Friday, but they were pulled from the tournament due to the injury. As we reported on our website, the WWE is holding a second chance fatal 4-way tag match with the teams of Tamina Dana Brooke, Shotzi Io Shirai, Doudrop Nikki Ash, and Natalya Sonya Deville, competing to take on Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah in the semi-finals. We send our well wishes to Gigi for a fast and full recovery. Finally, Johnny Gargano's surprise appearance. Last but not least, it looks like Johnny Gargano not only surprised fans with his return, but his fellow wrestlers. Fightful reported that Gargano was not listed on the WWE's internal paperwork because the company wanted to keep his signing a secret. According to the report, no one knew he was going to be there until he debuted on television. But there you have it, folks, the good, the bad, and the downright ugly of Raw, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below.
You guys see the full clip of, yeah. Right now, the second fans here. Yes, I'm ready to We'll have Rick starts. They are waiting for. Oh! Johnny Gargano! Johnny Gargano! Yeah, baby! That's what we're ready for. Woo! I just started freaking out. Hey. Johnny, listen. Johnny, go on fucking Gano, baby. I want to know how Tommaso Ciampa reacted when he saw him go out there. Because those two, in real life, if I remember correctly, Gargano and Ciampa in real life are best friends.
Oriented content to complement the player versus player action. But while this is true, I'm also a firm believer that I think more single-player focused games should have versus mode shoved in them for no reason. So, today we're going to take a quick look at a bunch of video games that are not fighting games, but got some fighting games in them. As long as you let me stretch the definition of what a fighting game is a bit. And there's no better way to start this off with than probably the earliest example of this, Double Dragon on the NES, which has you fight over who gets the girl at the end of a co-op run, but also has a totally separate versus mode where you get to choose between 6 different characters to duke it out. This is obviously a super primitive versus mode, but honestly it's a pretty unique experience for the NES. And don't be surprised that there's actually tech for this. Now to transition from Double Dragon to Dragon Ball, which is a franchise that's primarily made up of fighters in the video game space. But don't worry, because even the rare non-fighting game Adventure is a Game Boy Advance platformer beat-em-up that goes through the entire Dragon Ball story from Pilaf to Demon King Piccolo, and is totally worth playing on its own, but becomes even cooler when you find out there's a versus mode with 8 playable characters and Marvel-style combos. The game is incredibly simple with only one attack button and another for specials, but there's also parries and guard breaks, teleport mix-ups, and generally just feels and looks super good. This game is up there as one of the greatest Dragon Ball games for me, and I played this mode a ton as a kid. Next I want to take a look at the hidden versus mode that's found in Mega Man 7 on the Super Nintendo, which can only be accessed by code. It's a super simple 2-player battle mode that has you choose either Mega Man or Base, and you shoot at each other until someone blows up. To give the characters a little spice though, there are specials like Mega Man's Arrow Slash or Base's Booster Kick, which are done by doing Hadouken and Shoryuken motions respectively. Most interestingly to me though, is that this game was released before the arcade title Mega Man The Power Battle, which basically took this idea and expanded on it. So my hunch is that this was some kind of power battle prototype, but that's just a theory. An awesome coincidence that happened while I was making this video was that a 2-player mode for Super Punch-Out on the Super Nintendo was just found, that lets the second player control any boxer of their choice against first player Little Mac. This has my gears turning, because what if there are other secret 2-player modes in other games that we just haven't found yet? This is a thought that will truly keep me up at night. Alright though. I know what you want from this channel, so let's get weird. The Adventures of Little Ralph is a Japanese-only classic platformer released on the PlayStation 1 in 1999 that is just so good. The gameplay is super solid and a nice challenge, and the sprite art is downright gorgeous. But even cooler than all of that is that this little game becomes a legit fighting game during its boss battles.
So, just be and do now. A, sportsy, and a purple muff. Look, you mean, Jack, I don't know what to say. I'm going to miss sportsy. I won't go. I can't go. I can't lose mankind to my own bird line. I'm not strong enough to go alone. Not again. Dream to my own mission. This blood mankind to my own bird line. I'm not strong enough to go alone. Not again. Sportsy wants. What did you just give me? What? This is. So. Oh.
I'm gonna do with this stuff.
Just be.
Yes. Okay.
It's 11:30.
Okay.
I've done a few videos on FNAF fan games, and I always ask you guys what fan games you want me to talk about. I always expect the typical requests, like The Joy of Creation, Popco's, maybe Five Nights at Wario's. What I didn't expect was for people to never shut up about Day Shift at Freddy's. Even on my video called The Best FNAF Fan Game, I saw one of four things. People agreeing with me, people saying The Joy of Creation was the best, people saying Flumpty's 2 or 3 was the best, or Day Shift at Freddy's 3 was the best. Don't get me wrong, I love these games. I actually hadn't played Day Shift 3 prior to all those comments, because I assumed it wouldn't be all that different from the first two. I think these games are really entertaining, and I have a load of fun with the ridiculousness of it, but I never would have expected people to be saying that one of them is the best FNAF fan game. Today I'm going to be doing a retrospective like I did with the Flumpty's trilogy, but I don't really want to break it down game by game like I did that way. I think 3 deserves the most attention because you guys were right, it's the best one for sure. But I'd rather just talk about the series as a whole and explain why I do enjoy it, and why it's sort of stuck around for so long. The main reason Day Shift at Freddy's is so famous is that it's outrageously funny.
Hello there, old sport.
I love basically everything about the comedy of these games. The robotic voices are just so great, and the lack of expression makes everything they say sound so weird in the best way possible. I'm obviously mainly talking about Dave, this game's purple guy. Dave is one of my favorite characters in any FNAF fan game. This character actually stays true to the source material for the most part, but the way the developers rewrote this character is fantastic. He's just a big dope. He says weird things that have become very iconic in the greater FNAF space.
I'm not happy. Maybe it's because we're still here and not partying it up in Vegas right now.
Vegas. Oh shit, what up, Dave?
Today we're going to see who knows their Disney in a teen's first parent showdown.
Oh!
I guess this game will be particularly fun.
Oh no, not Dan and Millie. Really? Dan
For you two, given your close involvement with Disney. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
We are making a show called Hamster and Gretel. She's the voice of Gretel, and I created the show. I created Phineas and Ferb before, and Milo Murphy's Law.
Okay, nice. I like this. Honey, what is that? This is what my eyesight looks like on a regular day without my contacts in.
I am Socks, your personal companion robot.
I have socks. Why is that so familiar? It's familiar, but I really think this had to be before my time. No, I feel like this is now. Oh, I know what it is! It's the Buzz Lightyear movie.
You got
I just watched it.
Oh my goodness!
What in the world?
Let's try The Incredibles.
Oh. Buzz Lightyear.
What's the name of the movie?
Lightyear. Just Lightyear. The Buzz Lightyear.
Not the Buzz Lightyear.
Lightyear.
No, you didn't hit the buzzer.
It is Lightyear.
Are you joking? That's not fair. That is not fair. Okay. Yeah, that's him. But that's the freeze frame.
I haven't seen the movie yet. I know it's out on Disney Plus, but I haven't.
Socks is the cat, right? Yeah. Okay.
To ease your emotional transition after your time away.
Oh, well
That
that's...
is so cute. Okay, now I gotta
Yeah,
go watch
he is
it.
pretty cute. He reminds me of like the For Real Friends I used to
Yeah, you have. I was gonna say, it's like one of your cats. Yeah, you have.
the little toys.
Oh,
Really to me.
it's from Fantasia.
It just has that like happy feeling. Like when you're walking down Main Street. Yeah, when you're walking down Main Street towards the castle, that's what plays.
What is it called?
Wait. Oh, crap. What is that movie called?
They have
The Star.
They have a show, a water show or something like that. Disneyland, and I can't remember the name of it for the life of me.
Classic. Fantasia?
Yeah.
Is it like the magical world of Mickey and Friends? Something like that?
I love it. I remember watching this in elementary school for fun.
Trinity Rod.
Fantasia is the quickest way to give a kid with epilepsy a seizure. Oh, what's that?
Then forward.
Oh, how do you know that?
Take that advice only today.
Is it Tchaikovsky? I think this is Tchaikovsky.
Fantastic is the name of the water show.
Nice way to use your hips. Nice.
Yeah, I know happy
Don't let them hit you.
I remember this part for sure.
Good hips. That's it. You
I?
good hips right there.
Imagine
That's it.
the dragon. That's the dragon. Pete's
You're
dragon.
right.
Something, right? Is it Big Hero 6?
On the
I don't
outside.
know.
I know it's
Get up on How to Train a Dragon.
turning red.
That's it. Good stance. You're okay. Don't worry. Hand. Lock them with your hands. And time. Excellent work.
Yes. This is your favorite. This is my favorite scene. And she's like reaching up. See, that looks like a dragon. I love this movie so much. A lot of people didn't quite like it. There was so much criticism about it, but I thought it was perfect the way it was.
Whoa. That's her mother.
That's her mother.
I'll be honest, I don't have any recollection of that scene.
That's the part where you were asleep.
That must have been where I was asleep.
Phineas and Ferb.
That's Phineas and Ferb. That's Candace.
Phineas and Ferb. When she goes, that's when Candace is like, yeah, this is riled up.
I have no clue. I'm just gonna take a guess. The old DuckTales, like the DuckTales.
You don't?
My new hobby.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb.
Yes, I did.
Hey, look, Ferb. Here's bowl number 473.
The show is actually so good.
Well, at least the self-parking works.
Yeah, I just have flashbacks of Jacob just sitting in front of the TV and me being able to do a lot of things while she's watching the show.
This is really for your own good.
Swampy and I had written the outline for the pilot. It was the first time we'd written dialogue for Doofenshmirtz, and I was like, Patty the Platypus, what an unexpected surprise! And I did that, and it just struck me as really funny. And then I pitched it to my wife when she woke up at like 10 in the morning, and she laughed, so I was like, okay, good. It is funny. It wasn't just that it was funny.
Harry the Platypus. What an unexpected surprise. By unexpected, I mean completely expected. Wait. I gotta pull up this clip. Harry the Platypus, what an unexpected surprise. By unexpected, I mean unexpected. Harry the Platypus, what an unexpected surprise. I gotta get to that part. Completely expected. Like, here's the clip. I always love this.
Doofenshmirtz Civil Incorporated. platypus, but an unexpected surprise. And by unexpected, I mean...
Don't know why the only clipped version of it I can find is the fucking... Here it is. Why is it super idle? Yeah, fuck you, Peppa Pig. Go fuck yourself. I want the original clip. Ah, Barry the Platypus with an unexpected surprise. No, that's not it. Ah, Barry the Platypus with an unexpected surprise. And by unexpected, I mean completely expected. Completely expected. A platypus? Perry the Platypus. I gotta show this clip. I will always do that when it happens.
Yes, just look at the bounty of known riches. Oh, this is a strange one. Wait, who are you?
A platypus? Perry the Platypus? Oh, always though. I feel always love Phineas and Ferb, right? Phineas and Ferb, amazing show. Ah, Perry the Platypus with an unexpected surprise. And by unexpected, I mean completely expected. I can't do a fucking Doofenshmirtz impression.
Doofenshmirtz hide a check, darling.
This is 2009.
Perry the Platypus? Here? How could this be? I'm shocked. I mean, it would have taken a total evil mastermind to have guessed that you'd track me to this point, find the secret hideout, glide in under the radar, and infiltrate through this access vent. Make your way over to this grave, activating my automatic arm and leg restraints. Oh, right here? This is the part where I get all sarcastic and pretend you surprised me. Oh, Perry the Platypus! How? What the? Who the? Why the? Oh, finally ending here, when I finish showing you my brilliant plan.
That's hilarious. Ah, Perry the Platypus. What an unexpected surprise. And by unexpected, I mean completely expected. Just fucking pulls out a Glock, shoots him in the head. Apparently, Has-Been Hotel is going to be airing on a platform? What? Huh? Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated! We gotta get SpongeBob back! We gotta get SpongeBob back! Huh, she's run on us. Left and Rowdy Boxing. Doesn't it have, like, the midget boxing area? Like, they have, like, 3 midgets fighting each other? The bad thing about that, they had a former WWE wrestler who was fighting on there. That guy lost so easily.
That melty cheese you crave is back. The double
Condit versus Lombrad.
Alright, so welcome back to Home Line Heavy Studios once again for a rough and rowdy competition. Well, goddamn, they didn't even tap gloves to start the first round. What's wrong with that? Clearly, the animosity between these two gentlemen is at a fever pitch. Coco, punch! Only touched the ground twice. How many times you gonna fall? Oh! Wait a minute. Red Gloves is tripping. Man's threw a left hand when the ref is trying to separate both combatants. The official tried to regulate him to the corner, but he responded like an angry stepchild and said, I forgot when you became my father.
You're not my father. It hurts my feelings when you do that. I said it hurts my feelings when he talks like that. It hurts my feelings a lot. You so...
The least we can do is hit the reset button.
Fight.
Golly, this man been on his back so much, this fight is now sponsored by OnlyFans.
It's up to you. Do you want to continue or not?
He's fucked up.
And there goes the battle!
I want you inside of me.
Fuck you, you fucking whore.
Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you. The high better kid quit styling on me. Plus the child is on me. It's an act up and you'll fucking have to play it out.
Oh my Lord in heaven, this man got cooked. He got his ass whipped so fast, they didn't even get an opportunity to display the time throughout the entire fight. First 3 seconds, he looking for his glasses. Then within the next 10 seconds, he took a left hand to the face and fell victim to an elementary school prank. Homie looked like he sat on an invisible chair. He proceeded to take an illegal left hand that should have resulted in a disqualification, but for whatever reason, the referee ain't stopped the fight. But let's explore that for a moment. He advanced on his opposition with his hands down, took the left hand, and for the first time today, his glove connected with somebody's jaw. It just so happened to be the referee. He's fighting everybody but his opponent, and when they reset the fight, finish him.
Got his ass cooked. He got cooked. He got cooked.
Man's winded this punch up from the 20th century. Hit that boy so hard, he gonna be eating through a plastic tube for a week. How you end the fight with no connections? This man's hands took a non-stop flight to the gulag. Next time this brother gotta settle a beef, he won't be using his hands. He's gonna grab a knife and get in the kitchen.
And now a word from our sponsor. Hey, it's time to upgrade the knives in your kitchen with Kami Kodo. Kami Kodo makes great Japanese steel kitchen knives using traditional techniques from Japan, building on the legacy of over 800 years of Japanese technology and Edo period of Japan. The steel sourced for these knives are only found in mills in Japan. I've been cooking for over a year now, and there's not a better Kami Kodo. Their products range from a vast array like that you can't get with other knives. And each knife comes in this heavy-duty ash wood box to make sure they're stored safely and securely. And look at the design! This makes for a great present, a great gift. You can even slice through beer cans with ease. Kami Kodo is running a special Labor Day sale, and to make matters
really want to do that.
you can save $50 if you use code Chisel. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in my description. Go to KamiKodo.com/Chisel and save $50.
Time for a generational battle. The millennial is taking on Generation Z. Man's losing his balance in the ring looking like a Tyrannosaurus Rex that just learned how to walk.
I've had it.
It's my turn! Quick two-piece for his head top. This man is a level 5 trying to compete for the rainbow badge at Settle Down City Gym. I'm mad! This man could have hit dirt if he was standing on a grass field.
And the round one.
Ladies.
You have to suck the up and hiccup. That's what you gotta do. Think of me in the duck shoes. I don't want to
Getting work.
Why are you running?
Help!
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Don't you dare touch me!
Oh, I missed. Body blow.
Look at Red Glove's left hand. This man is dabbing in the corner, trying to avoid punches. Evidently, this was the wrong day to wear Celtic shorts. The luck of the Irish doesn't claim you, fam. His first mistake was accepting a fight with a mid-aged 35-year-old man and a receding hairline. Cloverleaf Shorts got a Peaky Blinders haircut, but he's not worthy of being a Shelby.
Punch him! Punch him! Punch him!
The whole second round, Cloverleaf was getting worked. Introduce this man to the marching band of hands. Defensive attributes are yet to be increased. Don't try to run from the smoke. This inhalation of violent asphyxiation will find you. two-hand uppercut? What the fuck? I've never seen that before. Man's is just tapping every button imaginable.
Stop hitting me. How about you?
Finish him.
That's enough. That's enough. Stop it.
It's up to you. Do you want to continue or not?
It's fucked up. Evil Swan. Give me your life.
The right hand unplugged this man controller, turned him into a building inspector. Look at him checking out the durability of the ropes. How your whole body do a 180? You would have thought he got drunk during the cha-cha slide.
Reverse! Reverse!
I did it for the rock.
Somebody tuck that boy in. It's time for him to go to sleep. The right hand reset his whole console like...
It's fucked up.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button! And become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the show.
Right back to side control. Any connection?
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Please!
Oh my gosh. Sax is for after knee strokes.
Alright, so never in my life have I ever seen somebody behave in this manner before a boxing fight. Forget confidence, this man is celebrating at the after party before the fight. How you interrupt your opponent's entrance just to get in their face? It's Usman Ahmed, Ashley Sexton, English flyweight title on the line. Who's headed to the Shadow Realm?
The game